If you're feeling burnout, that means that you're not living in joy. You are living in this sense of constant doing, like you're on a hamster wheel. So, how do you help yourself when you are living in this hamster wheel of life? Because sometimes you can't necessarily let go of some of the things that are causing this. Well, I have a few tips for you to find a little bit more joy in your day and maybe relieve some of that feeling of burnout and stress by bringing in calm and peace. So the first thing that I want to mention is finding your foundations of stability. And I recorded a video about this before, but essentially it's finding the things in your life that make you feel good on a daily basis, almost like a routine thing. So thinking about, if I eat well, then I feel good. If I exercise regularly, I feel good. If I have food in my fridge, healthy things to eat, if I have my car working properly, those kinds of things. Because if we have something in our life that's causing us big stress on a daily basis, that's going to cause burnout in itself, right? Because we're always stressed about this one thing. So creating a list of your foundations of stability is a good first step. The second thing you can do is thinking about how you can bring in more solitude in your life. And I don't say, be a hermit or anything like that, but how can you find a little bit of balance in your day to be by yourself? And I have a blog about this, but some of the things are having noise canceling headphones, having a place of peace in your home or outside of your home that you can go to for only 10 minutes at a time if you have to. Thinking about some of those things that you can bring in to create this peaceful self within, but is around you in solitude so that people aren't, coming at you all the time. You feel like you could be alone and just decompress. The third thing is something called an awe walk, or just being in awe in the world. So I also have a blog about this, but what it is you are out in the world and you are experiencing nature for what it is. If you are in a place where there isn't a lot of nature, you can still look around at the tall buildings, at the grass, at the flower pots, whatever it is, just being outside and taking in deep breaths, closing your eyes, feeling like the sun on your skin, feeling the wind around you, opening your eyes, looking around at everything and almost looking at it like you're a child experiencing life for the first time. These awe walks or moments of peace in nature are proven to increase your happiness and increase your sense of peace and even feel more connected to the world around you. Another thing that I will mention is, going back to this theme of joy in our lives, what are you doing to have fun in your everyday? And I know it's easy to say, I don't have time to have fun, but you do. You can find something that's fun or at least joyful to you, whether it's having, a cup of hot tea next to you, lighting a candle, whether it's being outside, for that 5 minutes, taking your dogs for a walk. Even, right now there's snow outside, so like making a little snowman for 5 minutes. Just thinking about something that is a piece of you that you've been neglecting, but can help you feel a little bit more joy in your life. And if you need help with that, you can download my joy cheat sheet on my website, and that should give you a sense of, simple joys, daily joys, weekly joys, etc. But bringing in that little bit of fun on a daily, weekly, monthly basis to remember that you're alive and there's a reason to be living. Like you have a purpose beyond all this crazy stuff going on around you. It's so important because we tend to forget ourselves. We forget that joy when things feel chaotic. Something else to think about is this concept of, I'm an energy healer, so I am a big proponent of clearing your energy on a daily or at least a weekly basis. And there's some meditations, and I have a meditation too about this, but pretty much what it is it's just pushing that energy down from, the heavens, the universe, God's light, into your head and down through your body, and just feeling that energy flow through you. When we have blocks in our body, we tend to feel cloudy headed, fatigued. We may be feeling other ailments inside our body. You may have some problems with your hands tingling or your feet falling asleep. There's all sorts of things that can happen. I just had Reiki the other day because I was feeling frustrated and angry, and I just couldn't clear myself. But clearing your energy, often really does help you to feel more alive, feel better, feel good. So you're kind of proactively pushing against that burnout feeling, that feeling of fatigue and chaos. And it makes you feel more grounded too. If you don't know how to clear your own energy, you can always hire somebody like me to help you clear your energy. I can do that long distance. So it's an easy way to, start feeling a little bit better about yourself. And finally, there is the option of just doing a grounding meditation on a daily basis. So that feeling of stability can follow you throughout your day because you're feeling more grounded, centered, stable. As you go through your day, you feel like you can take on more in your life. And by sitting and just doing a short meditation, you're breathing, you're doing this like calmness, and it brings in that feeling of peace when you butt up against some of these situations. So instead of feeling like, everything's crazy and my head's spinning, you can feel a little bit more calm and grounded, and like you can take on anything. So if you want that grounding meditation, send me a message because I can send that to you as well. So there are some tips about how you can find more peace and stability when you're in times of burnout, and hopefully it will help you find the joy in life even if things feel crazy.